Good morning to all my beautiful people. Welcome to Voga Actor Day 5. Today we're going to focus on somatic exercises. But before we dive into deeper, let's just take the first 2 minutes and 30 seconds to just meditate. So, close your eyes and breathe in, breathe out. Forget about all the other things that are happening in the world and just try to connect with the inner self. Gently open your eyes and just touch the ground, feel the ground. Alright, now we slowly get back to our feet. Alright, now we're going to be focusing on the hips. Those who have been to my somatic classes before know that I always emphasize on the hips releasing tension, because the reason why we have weak knees and sore lower back problems is because of our hips. Our hips literally interconnect the upper body and the lower body, and we hold too much tension in our hips. So right now we are just going to be focusing on that. Now we're going to do a little bit of motion with our pelvis and hips. Make sure there's motion. So we're going to be kicking in left and right, and then we're also going to be kicking out left and right. I'm sure you guys can tell that my right is less flexible than my left. That's because I'm currently going through a groin injury. So if you are going through any pain, take it easy. Go as far as your body can take. Now we're doing what is called the seated butterfly. This also helps release the tension from the hips. Make sure that you are pulsing your legs up and down. Now we're doing the lay down butterfly. So same thing, but now you're laying down for extra range of motion. Now we're about to do what I call the 4x4 IT band. So this helps stretch the outer hip. So look at me for an example, and then we do it all together. So make sure that it's kind of like your legs are in a 4 position, and then there's a hole. Make sure your hand goes through that hole and that your hand is behind your hamstring, and then you pull from there. All right, my beautiful people, let's do the other side. All right, my beautiful people. So now we're going to stand on our 2 feet, still stretching the hips and pelvis. Now we're going to be in neutral position. And what that means is that your legs must be parallel to your shoulders. So we're going to go down to a squat position, and then we're going to move left and right, nice and slowly. This is to make sure that there's extra range of motion by our hips and our pelvis, If you're not feeling the burn, you're not doing it right. So what would help is also keeping your back straight. Now we try it again, but now instead of our elbows being on our thighs, we are going to keep our hands out, So let's do it. So another reason why we feel our knees are weak is also part of the hips, because like I said, the hips are interconnected, literally interconnect the upper body and the lower body. So now we're going to be focusing on the knees, just making sure that there's no tension in our joints. So now we're going to release a few tensions by just going up and down. And make sure when you're down, make sure that you're pulsing twice. So 1, 2, and then up. And then when you go back down, 1, 2, that's just to make sure that we're waking up those knees. Now we're gonna rotate those knees around, starting from the left. Let's do the other side, to the right. So my beautiful people, what we're stretching right now is called the inner pelvic. So this is a very small bone, but it's very crucial for our range of motion. And this is where the emotions and the trauma is being stored. So now we're just stretching out and releasing the trauma. So look at me as an example. So make sure your leg is straight, right? And that straight leg, it's just going to go up and down, up and down. What we do on one side, we have to do on the other side. So same thing. Alright, beautiful people. So now we're gonna sit on our bum and make sure our leg is in a sitting position. So we're gonna make sure that our 2 feet are together, and now we're just going to rock left and right. This is to release tension from the lower back and also from the hips. So you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Alright, beautiful people. Now we're going to be focusing on our feet. Do you know that our feet has unspoken trauma? Literally, our feet carries all of our emotion. It carries all of the weight of our expectations and all of that. So let's show our feet some love and wake them up, because our feet are also interconnected to our kidneys, our hearts. Literally, the nervous systems run to the feet. So let us release the tension, release the trauma in our feet, and just say hi. So right now we are pressing the bottom of our feet. Like I said, the nervous systems are interconnected, so now we're just pressing our feet and releasing the tension, releasing the knots in our feet. Now we're going to form a fist, and we're going to use our knuckles to release the knots of our outer foot, the outer part of our foot. So make sure that your knuckles are pressing hard on that. You will feel the sensation. What we do on one side, we gotta do on the other side. Now we're just going to be stretching our toes. So each and every toe, you're just going to give it a light stretch. Just gonna pull it. Let's do the other side. Going to raise our hand, and we want to form like a young C shape, right? And in the middle of our foot, right? So between the toenail and the heel, there in the middle, I want you to give it a little slap, just beat it up a little bit. Why? Because that specific part has a lot of congestion, of a lot of trauma and a lot of tension. That's something I also researched about our feet, because like I said, our feet are interconnected to our eyes, our hearts, our kidneys. So that helps to release the congestion and to make sure that the body is free from everything that it was holding on to. Right, so over here we're going to crunch and release. We're going to crunch our toes, release our toes. Crunch our toes, release our toes. Now we are going to flex our ankle and unflex our ankle. So we're going to pull our ankles, our feet towards us and then back down. Towards us and then back down. All right, my beautiful people, that is all for today. Thank you for your time and your energy. We are going to close it off the way we opened it, with a meditation. So we're just going to cross your legs, you're going to close your eyes. I'm going to practice the art of nothingness. And we're going to do this for 1 minute. Now I want you guys to gently open your eyes. Now, before I leave this session, I just want to tell you that you are worth it. You are where you're supposed to be. And the universe has a lot planned for you. So be kind to yourself and enjoy the rest of the week.
The